Cause whoever don't know these motherfucking universal laws, this is what helps you throughout your whole life, y'all. I'm talking about from the first law of mentalism. Y'all don't be knowing this shit. My mother, if y'all don't know about Big O, I be on Big O sometime, right? Because they be on that motherfucking fake building. And I be having to slide through and give them some of this spilled milk, right? I don't know what that was. Hey, look though. That spilled milk be real. My mother. Listen to these laws, y'all. Mentalism. You know what that mean? Everything in the universe is mental. Mind over matter is a real live thing, right? Yes, rhythm is a law. I had to tell somebody that gender was a law. They tried to explain to me because I told them that the closer you get to God, the more feminine in your energy you become, right? When people hear that shit, they automatically think the G word. Because they ignorant, dumb, not no knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Gender is a real life law. It's going to manifest on whatever plane of existence there is. All planes of existence, you will find the law of gender. My mother. Now, on earth, a long time ago, there was no men on earth. Only females. Men didn't exist. Men was only created by women to protect them. They needed a bigger, stronger organism, so they evolved to create one. They used to have babies, female babies only, through bone marrow, parthenogenesis, or however you say it. You can look it up. This is a real life law I had to explain. The whole female race was feminine brained. And when they start having males, they were still feminine brained. Everybody on earth was a 12-year-old girl in consciousness. It wasn't only till aliens came from Mars where they start getting that left brain, male brain, 52-year-old man versus a 12-year-old girl. Some of y'all not going to understand, but this is consciousness age. You know what I'm saying? Vibration, another law. Everything is moving. Everything is moving. You can't sit still. So even when you sitting still, you are in motion. Boom, Clyde team, right? Now, these laws really saying the same exact thing. When you comprehend and read this shit, right? Yeah, I'm in Mexico. When you comprehend and read this shit, right? Reproduction without a male counterpart, scientifically proven. Those is facts. Look though, they all say the same shit. Correspondence, give and take, give and take. Bomb clotting, look at the ocean. High tide, low tide, it's a give. Bomb clotting, it's a take. You hear me? Transactions, like how Baby Boy said, my mother, right? Give, take. Vibration goes like this. My mother. How the fuck y'all just did that? Hey, look. The most important law on this thing, even though they all saying the same shit, the easiest one to comprehend should be cause and effect. Once you learn the importance of cause and effect, my mother, life goes so much easier. I will never hold you. Cause and effect is very important. It make life easy. I was just telling somebody about cause and effect because I live my life by it. The easiest way to put it is, man can make no predictions. If you ever heard somebody say something is set in stone, they have lack of knowledge. They do not know what they're talking about. Nothing is set in stone. Nobody's life is already planned down to their death. You can change the plans and go walk out in traffic today and see if that plan don't work for you. My mother, so there ain't no set in stone. It's only cause and effect. What you do today determines your tomorrow. Boom, Clyde. From the great Tahuti himself, my man say, oh man, no man can predict future. You can only see future outcomes through cause and effect. For if you create perfect causes, you will receive perfect effects. You can predict what's going to happen through cause and effect very accurately. I lied to you not. If you slap somebody, the outcomes is maybe they will hit you back. You might knock them out. They'll get angry. I can predict all that before I slap a motherfucker. I can predict what's going to happen. You hear me? So if you do something with a perfect cause today, that's your perfect effect for tomorrow. Like, change your shit today. You can't do the same shit you did yesterday. You're going to have the same effects. Boom, Clyde team. If you want to know this shit in full detail, young, read the most important book. This is a top 5 book. If y'all seen Cat Williams' last interview, right, the one that went, but not the one with Shannon Sharp, but when he went to go see Joe Rogan right after the Shannon Sharp joint, right, they get to talk about the pyramids and who built the pyramids, and Cat Williams say nobody built the pyramids, and that's a fact. You hear me? Then Joe Rogan get to asking questions and shit, right? Cat Williams say it's a power plant. He say, what's running it? The river, the hot water springs under it, right? Man. Hey, look. Emerald tablets of Thoth. Yes, Lord, right? You seen that interview, bruh? Or fam? Hey, look, though. That's a mean-ass joint, man. The Emerald tablets tell you who built the pyramids, and it was Tahuti himself. You hear me? Called forth from the ether. Manifestation slowly vibrated into our existence. It's not no way around it. Go watch that interview with Cat Williams and Joe Rogan. It said 30 minutes. Go to 30 minutes and watch the conversation they having, man. I lied to you not. If the top 5 books in the world, the Kabbalion. That's what's going to break down every law of the Hermetic universal teachings. The Kabbalion. And it's written by Hermes Trismegistus, a.k.a. Tootie. The next book you want to go get is motherfucking the Emerald Tablets of Thoth is number 1. Kabbalion is number 2. The Corpus Hermeticum is number 3. That's going to fuck your brain up. The Flower of Life book. Oh my God. Boom, Clyde Ting. That might gotta go before the Corpus Hermeticum. Number 3 is Flower of Life. Number 4 is the Corpus Hermeticum. Number 5, the Book of Aquarius. These books gonna change our life, Mo. What the fuck is y'all doing? Y'all watching Zeus and shit. Read some shit that's gonna make you understand life more. My mother. Y'all be like, Big Woke, how do you? It's grown men. I love y'all to death. My mother, 60, 50. Man, Big Woke, man, I see what you're doing. I'm trying to get my... I appreciate y'all, right? But I ain't got no superhero ability, you hear me? I just motherfucking understand knowledge. I read books that's gonna further this mental. I understand that all of these are the same law. You hear me? I understand this shit. Like, rhythm. Y'all ever seen them African kids? My mother, little black baby be rhythm is shit. They 4 or 5 hitting all the dances. It don't matter what it is. I just seen them hit all the African joints, right? Rhythm is a natural law. Only people that's not natural to earth have problems catching that beat. Boom, Clyde Ting. I don't know where y'all get that shit from, but it's real, you hear me? Please repeat those books. Number 1, Tablets of Thoth. Number 2, The Kabbalion. Number 3, The Flower of Life. Number 4, The Corpus Hermeticum. Number 5, The Book of Aquarius. The Book of Aquarius it's been plagiarized many times. You know what they call it now? It's a more science book. The seven book, I forgot what it's called. The More Science 7, Temple 7 book. It came straight out of the Book of Aquarius. I ain't gonna say they plagiarized it because they say, like, you know what I'm saying? They give it props and acknowledge it that that's where that shit came from, my mother. Tablets of Thoth, the Kabbalion, the Corpus Hermeticum, the Book of Aquarius, Flower of Life. That's my peoples right there, man. He be on it. The Flower of Life book is up there. Like, it's a 3-way tie. No, it's a 2-way tie between the Kabbalion and the Flower of Life. Yeah? The Flower of Life is so necessary. That's what's going to give you the sacred geometry. That's what's going to teach you where you come from and this sacred pattern that started the whole universe. I got it tattooed on my head. I got Thoth tattooed on my leg. Get this shit that you need, y'all. Like, come on, man. Them books right there, top. Them books right there gonna give you all of the knowledge that you need to know. I've never met Cat Williams a day in my life. Why in the fuck do we got the same teacher? Why have Joe Rogan sitting there like, how do you know all of this? Joe Rogan like, how do you know this? He said, well, when you go the route I went, you come across a teacher named Thoth. I don't call him Thoth. I don't call him Tahuti. His real name is Chiquitek Arlich Valmalites. When his words fall upon your ear, it's a different type of feeling. Boom, Clyde Ting. Guess what they say? They say you gotta read the book many times, right? Over 100 times. It give you different shit on each level of consciousness, wherever you are. And I know it's true because when I first started listening to the Tablets of Thoth, that shit sound like mumbo jumbo. My mother, mumbo jumbo, it's a hard book to understand, you hear me? Because they talking in Shakespeare and you really gotta sit there and comprehend that shit. Now, it's like that shit is in perfect English. I understand it to a T. Even though, you know what I'm saying, I listen to it all the time. I'm gonna catch new shit from it. But right now, I know the tablets like the back of my hand. I can tell you what's in it and what's not in it. You can't lie to me and tell me that something is in the tablets. I have heard it from start to finish and over 100 times, 200-300 times, for sure. I've been listening to the tablets since before 2012. Bomb clotting is 2024. This book was written over 30,000 years ago. This is an ancient Kemetic book from the king of Atlantis, the priest king of Atlantis, on the island of Undal. Yo. I ain't gonna hold you. Kobala. Yes, sir. And the Golden Dawn. I gotta get hip to that one. I'm gonna give y'all another one. A Conversation with the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Damn. I posted that on TikTok like years ago, right? That motherfucker got like 200, 300,000 views just off posting the voice memo from that shit like, Your Majesty. Off posting the voice memo from that shit like, Your Majesty. Off posting the voice memo from that shit like, Your Majesty. Your Majesty. What is the ultimate trick that you use to enslave people? You know what the devil say? The church. Boom, God team. Spank the shit out you. My mother, y'all better stop playing. It's not a game. Hey, appreciate the lightning bolts, my good man. I love y'all, man. I don't be knowing how that shit work though, but I love y'all, man. I ain't gonna hold you. That's a real lie. Ain't no book on earth better than the Tablets of Thoth, though, in my opinion. That motherfucker too mean. You know Atlantis real. You know he came. You know he descended down. And nigga say when he got to the land of Kemet, they ran out to him with spears, ready to utterly kill the sons of Atlantis. Guess what he did? Struck him still with a ray of vibration. Do y'all know that they got this today? It is a weapon right now that they use for mass crowds control, and they can send out a vibration that makes you nauseous. They can send out a vibration that will stop you in your tracks. It's called a non-lethal crowd control beaming ray gun. Some shit like that, right? Look it up. My radiation joint. Yes, it's a radiation gun. It's a radiation weapon. Slim, this shit is in a 30,000-year-old book. That nigga say when the Kemet people came out, they came out with spears and shit ready to utterly kill the sons of Atlantis. So he struck them still with a ray of vibration. Not even the pebbles on the mountain were falling anymore. Rocks stuck midair. Then he did magic and showed them his great tools of power until they fell at his feet. Then proceeded to give us all of the knowledge and fan the flame of the man. It's so many stories in the tablets that's gonna fuck your head up. The nigga went to the end of time. He astro projected, left his body, went to the ends of time, seen the great protector of the edge of time, which he described to be a three-headed beast, and told you how he must run from this protector still till this day, because he raised his head and he can hear the bell cry of the three-headed hound, right? This is when you astral project and go too far. You can't do that. You need permission. You gotta say certain shit. You gotta la I el gan makut el shad el hare zumbe ethram. You gotta say certain shit in order to pass the barriers, right? And you gotta be, you know what I'm saying, like light soldier. You can't, you know what I'm saying? Darkness can't go to them. Like, if you do go to the darker Rulu, you must come back up for sunlight every so often, because if you don't, you'll tarnish. It's so many stories, yeah. He had to run in spirals, because if he ran in straight lines, he would have been captured and held to the end of this cycle. Do you know how long that is, yeah? Like, who the fuck know how long a cycle is? Like, that shit could be 1,000,000 years. Held to the end of this cycle. What the fuck? When you astral project, you can go to anywhere in the universe. You can go to where time doesn't exist. Not many people make it past the hound, though. You hear me? Not even Tahuti himself. Not even Shikwatek made it. But it just give you like, it's giving you so much knowledge. It's a chapter in the Tablets of Thoth called The Secret of Secrets. It's the 15th chapter. That motherfucker come on. Chapter 15, supplementary. Secrets of Secrets. Oh man, I thought being about to pass into the halls of Amenti, sat down to leave the, like my mother, like, this not no average shit. When you hear it, you know it's real. Can't nobody sit down and make this up. It's certain shit in there that when you hear it, you feel it give you a... Y'all know the Egyptians was special in fanning flames, right? They could put different poems and words together to click your chakras into place. They give you a picture to look at to click your shit into place. The Egypt and Atlantis still exists right now. Y'all think Egypt is just a place in Africa where the pyramids are. There is a whole unseen place, like how they show you Wakanda. They turned the vibration of the pyramids down so that it would be on our realm. They are hidden. The real Egypt is hidden in a different dimension. Just like Wakanda. How you see it, you fly in Wakanda and the portal open up and now you see the whole city. That's exactly what Egypt is today. What y'all think they was talking about? Why y'all think they picked Wakanda and the Yucatan? Did you not see Wakanda too? Where they went against the Spanish niggas in the Yucatan? That's the closest thing to Egypt. That's where all the other pyramids at. Way different level, right? Where I was just at. Egypt and Atlantis is hidden. It's a real hidden Egypt with a portal that opens up. They only left us the pyramids so they would know, so we would know that it's there. It's there. For the initiates, it's there. If you want to find it, it's there. He say, I erected a gateway. No, he said, I put a gateway in Egypt, in Kemet, and then erected a pyramid right over the gateway. The nigga tell you it's a spaceship hidden on Earth and exactly where it's at. The nigga tell you the Greys are going to come try to finesse you, and someone is going to have to raise the spaceship. A lady in Peru raised the spaceship and sent them back to where they went. Earth has its own defense mechanism. Wouldn't it though? Wouldn't it though? You gotta understand certain shit to even dive into that book. We're not talking about fake books. These is real shits. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker say in the secrets of secrets, lie down, old man. Rest your mind and repeat after me. Then he give you the words to say, right? He tell you who the gods of earth is. The real gods, though. With an S. Just like the Bible be having S on it because it's plural. It's not no one. There are many. Guess what their names is? Guess what their nicknames is? Fuck their real name. Guess what their nicknames is? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes, the feminine is the highest. The feminine will always be the highest, y'all. What the fuck? In order for a soul to come from the unseen realm and have an earthly experience, it must travel through the portal of a woman's womb. A woman controls what souls come to earth. Then he tell you the real names. Shit like Hermetis, Undao, what's the name? Cortana, Erdao, Ardao, Equiana. He give you, these are real vibrational names from the original vibrations. There's only a couple sounds in the earth, y'all, before they gave y'all all these fake ways of communicating. The original language is telepathy. My brain speaks to your brain, no words. Words is a dummy down way of communicating. He give you the vibrational shit to really say. It's only kri, sta, la. It's only a couple sounds that you can make from the original. This is where you get Christ, Allah, all that shit from. It only used to be Christ, Allah, Cry, Sta, Ah, and La. And they came up with Christ, Allah, and all this dumbass shit. Christ is not the name of this nigga. It's the nickname that he achieved. Jesus, Joshua been heard. Cause this, hey y'all, do y'all know the little female and nigga on here? I love them to death. They all right with me, right? But not for real though. But they real Christian. They got the dreads and they be preaching they Christian shit. Both of them got dreads. It's a black girl, black nigga. And they be in the airport reciting shit like they Hebrew Israelites and all type of shit, doing wild shit, right? He achieved Christ consciousness, y'all. A lot of people did. It's another name for Kundalini energy. My man right here on his shit. Chris Allah, light body being. Y'all be thinking, they be thinking I be lying to him, bruh. That's him. I ain't lying to him. We on it. Motherfucker. He achieved, when you achieve Christ consciousness, your Kundalini, you're enlightened, your Kundalini is going, your pineal glands vibrating, you become an enlightened being, just like Buddha, all the other motherfuckers, Jesus. This is why they gave him the nickname Jesus Christ, because he achieved Christ consciousness, aka Kundalini energy. It's not hard to do if you stay on your deen, fast, and meditate a certain amount of time, you're going to hit it. Now today, y'all, Jesus Christ. Don't even know why they call him Christ. You goofy. You can achieve Christ consciousness. You can earn your nickname, Brittany Christ, Damar Christ, Jason Christ, whatever the fuck your name is. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn these things. The Ventruvian man, they show you. Merely an ascended master, prosecuted for his godliness in a fallen earth. That's it, bro. That's it. That's it. And to my good ox, you know, my good ox and my good Muslimas that's out there, you know what I'm saying? That's not your religion. That's not your religion. Muhammad, who was white. Come on, man. Stop with the funny shit, man. I know I'm trying to get on there, though. It's all good. I'm about to get on my good YouTube shit, y'all. I might have lost my original tube, but I don't know. We're going to try to get it back. If I did, fuck it. We're going to start over. It ain't no big deal. You know? 369, 33rd vertebrae, 3 hours in between each, 3 a.m., 9 a.m., 7 hours. They don't know about that 369. Bomb Clyde team. Y'all heard me tell y'all the names of the real gods, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y'all heard me tell y'all the names of the real gods, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Look. Hey, that's him. I should pull it up. My mother don't got. If you pull up the motherfucking Last Supper, right? Y'all can go look at this shit right now while I'm telling y'all. Pull up the Last Supper. They standing in groups of threes, symbolizing the months in a season. 3 months in a season, right? Summer, spring, fall, winter. It's four groups of threes standing there in that picture. Because the Bible is a astrology book. You have to know how to understand the Bible to even comprehend the Bible. The Bible is not for people that was not initiated. The Bible, Christianity came from Egypt, y'all. Do not let them fool y'all, right? Coptic Christians were in Egypt way before anything. You hear me? The Bible got some good information in it. It's just not for the barbarian. Knowledge is deaf to all but the ears of understanding. He tells you specifically, do not let this knowledge fall to the ears of the barbarian, or when I come back, I will cast you down to gross matter. Slim. Fish Aquarius, Pisces, born under the mother Mary, Virgo. It's only one female in the Last Supper picture. And it is the Virgin Mary. The Virgo. And she right beside Jesus showing you the V, right? Libra. When you get to the Libra month in the picture, he got his hands like this. One hand up, one hand down, showing you the Libra scale. Taurus in the original painting of the Last Supper has little horns on his head. The Bible is an astrology book. It is not 12. When they say it's 12 tribes, what do y'all think it is? If you tell me your birthday, I'll tell you your tribe. It's a zodiac book. That's another story, you know. It's 13. Back in the day it was. But they didn't change the motherfucking shit so much. Let's just stick, I don't want to confuse them. Let's stick with this 12, right? Y'all want to know what the fuck is y'all tribe? I'm an Aquarius. Bum Clyde team. Don't y'all watch the Airbender? What's the Airbender's tribe? He could do all of them, right? Boom, Clyde team. There was Airbenders, Firebenders, Waterbenders. That's your tribe. I'm an Aquarius. I'm from the Aquarian tribe. I was born when the stars was in this way. The sun was here, my stars was here, the constellations and everything at the time I was born is an Aquarian. Helios Biblios, Holy Bible. It literally stands for sun book. It's a sun book. Google a picture of Jesus right now and tell me, do you see the sun in the picture? The Bible say God is sun and shield, sun and shield, sun and shield, not S-O-N, S-U-N. The Bible literally say God is sun and shield. You know what the shield is, this good melanin, this condensed sunlight. This is condensed sunlight, y'all know that, right? Just like ice is condensed water, your melanin is condensed sunlight. You give off the same harmful UV rays as the sun. You ever been in a room with all black people and be like, it's hot in here? I bet you have. You are condensed sunlight. This is what protects you from the harmful UV rays. And you give off them same harmful UV rays. This is why certain people don't want to be around you. Boom, Clyde team. When Moses goes up on the mountain and receives the 10 Commandments, who know what he said? Come on, y'all. Because I know there's some Christians in here. When he go up on the mountain to receive the 10 Commandments, Moses say he can't even look directly at Jesus. Moses say he can't even look directly at Jesus. You know why? Because he's looking at the sun, y'all. If you think the sun is hard to stare at while on the ground, imagine going to a mountaintop and staring at the sun. Bomb Clyde team. His ass sun gazed for so long he got into like a meditative state. High. And when he came back, he was like, we ain't supposed to kill shit. Don't y'all know the sun give information? Look up a sun that's drawn on the Egyptian temples. All the sun rays have a ankh. Have an ankh at the end of the sun rays, symbolizing the information that's being passed down. The sun tell you what to do. The sun make that little seed grow. Bomb Clyde team. Shit is real, y'all. Clyde team. Shit is real, y'all. Knowledge is deaf to all but the ears of understanding. That shit be so true. I'm talking about if they not ready to receive the information, it doesn't matter if you tell it to them clearly in their face. They will not understand it. They will not understand that shit. I promise you, yeah. The nigga Tahuti say, lie down in my sarcophagus. After long fasting for 3 days, and I will bring you thy knowledge. But be wary, do not call on my name if there is not pure in heart, or I will revoke your power of calling me while I am resting. This nigga speaks of a rejuvenation chamber that's hidden under the Sphinx. Y'all know what a rejuvenation chamber is? Let's say you astral projecting, right? Your physical vessel, your physical body will lay in a machine sleep while your avatar, aka astral body, roams the earth. They don't just roam in an astral body though. They have a real avatar. They incarnate into different beings while their physical body remains sleeping in a rejuvenation chamber. This nigga Tahuti said he had one under the pyramids 30,000 years ago. Miss you too, Queen. Do y'all know that they found that shit and they won't let us down, yeah? If I could go anywhere right now, that's the place I'm going. I want to walk the dark, hidden, deep shafts of Egypt, and I want to go to the halls of Amenti and see what's down there. He said he used to let his body stay in a rejuvenation chamber while he incarnates into different beings to fan the flame. They are still incarnating to this day, y'all. That's why technology is really fucking us over. Just imagine what the monks are doing right now. Do you think that you on the same consciousness level as a monk? I'm talking about the real monks, though. The ones that take vows of silence for 10 years. The ones that meditate in blistering cold until their bodies are steaming from heat. I'm talking about the monks that fast for 30 days on nothing but plant juice and shit, like nothing, water or food. Do y'all think y'all on the same consciousness as the yogis, gurus and shit? No. I tell y'all all the shit all the, it's like going to an NBA basketball game, right? You know how you got floor seats and then you got nosebleeds? My mother, the Americans, I just ordered this from TikTok shop. Hey, I just ordered a new TikTok shop and you spin it and it's the solar power clinking. Mo, you are in the nosebleeds. If you was to die right now, Mo, you are in the nosebleeds. If you was to die right now in your seat in heaven, nosebleed. Mo, you are in the nosebleeds. If you was to die right now in your seat in heaven, nosebleeds. Yes, Lord. The monk, the Indian gurus, the Tibetan monks, everybody that's on their shit, floor seats. Closer to God. Closer to the source. Closer to the all. You didn't put the work in. You know what I'm saying? Me included. It's how we was raised. They raised to take vows of silence. They raised to not eat. They raised to meditate every day, 15 hours a day. How the fuck you think you gonna have the same seat as them in the afterlife? You're not. They working. He tell you nothing. The things that man think are big are little to us. These are exact words. He say, we know that there's nothing else important but strengthening of soul. If you don't get it right this first time, y'all, you're going to reincarnate. Yogi tradition, they want to stop incarnation on their first try. We've been reincarnating the last 10,000 years. In the teachings of the yogis and gurus, they try to stop reincarnation on their first go. That is the goal. You're supposed to go on to the next level. It's like having to start this whole level over again. Reincarnating is starting the level over again. You know, when you play the game and you can't get past level 28, no matter how hard you try, and you just have to play 28 over again after you die. You keep restarting it. That's what it is. You keep restarting, that's suicide. And when you die and start over, that's reincarnating. The goal is to move on. You don't want to reincarnate anymore. When people die young, it's tragic. The more energy you have in the afterlife, the longer it will take for you to reincarnate. Now, time may be different in that realm. We don't know. 10,000 years could feel like 30 days. Who knows? But when you die with a lot of energy, that energy has to dwindle down. It can't jump into a body when it's on full blast. That's why when you see people on their deathbed and they shriveled up and it look like they have no life in them, no energy left, that's because the energy is depleting. It is leaving the physical vessel. So you want to die old on your deathbed. That's the thing you want to do. If you reincarnate, then it could be quick. You might die and come right back as a baby. Walk out, born again. But when you die young, full of energy, that energy has to deplete. And it takes a very long time to deplete in the astral realm. Yes, Lord. That's why these books is important. That's why astral projection is important. Thoth said Thoth said he can look down on earth and see firing flames, and he also see barely dimmed lights. I'm talking about people that's barely shining. And then other people, the flame is flaming. I'm a flame. And then other people, the flame, if I get some money and I got a good job, they cool. I'm a flame, fire flame, hot fire. And then there's some other people that's just a dim light. You can barely even see it, like a firefly. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Get these books. The first chapter, he gonna tell you. He tell you what happened to Atlantis. See, y'all be thinking Atlantis some fake shit. Y'all think Atlantis, it was an island that sunk. No, it sunk in consciousness. It sunk in waves of consciousness. The knowledge was taken. Atlantis people started dwelling in shit that they shouldn't have dwelled in, to the point that what they call them? Bomb plotting. The great ruler witnessed that shit and went straight down to the middle of earth and changed the fire directions until the knowledge was stolen. On ancient calendars, right? All of them. Every ancient, old, accurate calendar has 3 blank days. They either painted all black or they are simply not there. You know why? Because we went through 3 days of voidness when Atlantis sunk in knowledge. It's a drop. It's a great drop. That's why we had to start over. It wasn't a flood and oh my God, the waves and the ocean took over. No. Waves of consciousness were stolen. They had to snatch the knowledge from Atlantis because they was doing some shit that they shouldn't have been doing. And let Tahuti himself say they was calling shit from down under for the cause of great power, and it would eventually cause Earth a great woe, is his exact words, a great woe. What y'all see on Earth right now, y'all may think like, these are the end of the days. These are the most craziest times ever. There's an event that took place on Earth that is superior to anything that you have ever seen. They are trying to do it again. If anyone knows about the CERN machine, yes, Lord. Back in the day, they ripped a portal in a dimension. And just like if you cut your stomach open and the fluids leak out into your kidneys, when they ripped that portal in that dimension, shit leaked out of that dimension into our dimension. Each person on Earth was inhabited with 10,000 demons off of that one event. You can't comprehend this great woe. It sounds like a mumbo jumbling. Each person on Earth was inhabited with 10,000 demons because they ripped that portal in the dimension. Thoth was able to send most of the demons back. This is why now today you have 72 demons instead of 10,000. If you don't believe me, ask Solomon. Go read the book. That's another book, nigga. Oh my goodness. Put that on the list. Hey. How you say your name, bruh? Teton? Put that on the list, bruh. I forgot what it's called though. It's the 72 demons. No, it's the keys. It's the keys of Solomon. Somebody tell me what it's called. Yeah, the 72 keys of Solomon. Yeah, that joint, right? You got 72 demons attached to you. For sure. When he's like, I'm fighting my demons. You might not be lying, Holmes. My mother. But they work for you. See, y'all think demons is like some scary paranormal activity, some scary demon shit, devilly shit. No. A daemon is just a spirit that's for you. Your daemon got your best interest. You know why? Because if you die, your daemon die. If you die, he don't have another body to incarnate. He can't just jump out. He incarnated you when that split took place. When they ripped the portal in a dimensional accident, he came into you. He was like, oh my God, I got a vessel and a body to stay in. So he actually will help you. This is how you do black magic. This is who is granting. You're not talking to the devil. When you get some shit from the down under, it came from your daemon, which is another word for angel. The lesser keys. Yeah, Mo, that's what I'm talking about. The lesser keys of Solomon. That joint right there, mean as a motherfucker. mean as a motherfucker. Gonna teach you some black magic rituals that you've never could comprehend. And it's because of your daemons. That's who's helping you do this shit. So why do angels and demons beef? We was taught that they beef. That's like saying, why does dark and night beef? Wam Clyde Ting, it's the same thing. Look at this law right here. Y'all see this law called polarity? Where is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where's the polarity law? It's right there. The plus and the negative. Read it if y'all can. If not, I'll break it down. Polarity is so necessary. You got to have an understanding of polarity to even start to comprehend what's going on. I'll explain, right? Polarity is the polar opposites. Hot, cold, night, dark, left, right, up, down, love, hate, God, devil. They are all the same thing, just a different degree of measurement. You do not know where hot begins and cold starts. It's just a degree of measurement, right? Same thermometer, just a different degree of measurement. So it's the same thing. Hot and cold is the same thing. Love and hate is the same thing. Up and down is the same thing. Light and dark is the same thing. God and devil is the same thing. Angel and demons, same thing. Now, people be sick with me when I tell them, man, God is the devil and the devil is God. I got a straight face talking smack to him. The devil is God. God is the devil. You know what? Knowledge is deaf to all but the ears of understanding. Some people not going to comprehend that. Wam Clyde, that's not for me to, you know what I'm saying? You fuck me up with that one. I'm going to let you. Believe me, it is the same thing. It's just a different degree of measurement. I promise you, right? Now, that's polarity. You're going to find that in the Kabbalion. Listen to the Kabbalion tonight. If y'all don't like to read, my mother, I'm an audio book nigga. I like to throw my headphones on while I'm laying down before bed or walking around or whatever. Listen to these shits. You don't got to sit there and read each. Listen to them. It's going to break polarity down. It's going to break gender down. It's going to make it so you could use this shit in your everyday. Let me tell y'all, the author of the Kabbalion is anonymous to this day. This book was written in the early 90s. They are anonymous to this day. They go by the 3 initiates. The 3 initiates. And when I say the Kabbalion is broken down perfectly, it's not no way. It's not no way. It's not no way. I want y'all to know there was a wall in Egypt inside the pyramid, a wall of light. It was not a physical wall. It was a wall of light. Nobody could get close to the wall. When you did, you got sick and died. 3 people came one day and turned the light off and was able to walk through the wall. The 3 initiates. That's why when you hear positive and negative, people automatically think negative is bad. Negative is necessary. That is why the yin-yang symbol is so meaningful. They are necessary. You can't have one without the other. Love and marriage. The book of Enoch. Enoch's supposed to be Thoth. You know, he reincarnated over 1,000 times. He said he descended through the hellfires 10 times 100. 100 times 10. I have descended. He say it's better to go through the hell fires than to get turned away from the gates of heaven. Y'all think Jesus gonna judge y'all? You about to meet Osiris. You about to meet Osiris. You about to meet Osiris himself. I'm still in Mexico. You about to meet Osiris, man. Wam Clyde team. And what you gonna tell Osiris? Let me plug this motherfucking phone up before this bitch die. What y'all gonna tell Osiris though, Slim? Cause he gonna meet you there. And when Osiris standing there as the judge, and Mahat putting your heart on that scale to see if it's lighter than a feather, and Thoth standing there recording this shit, what you gonna do? Boom, Clyde team. I'm talking about just like a battery, literally, positive and negative. You only go to hell. Listen, y'all. Hell is just a spiritual fire, right? This is how you regain balance. When death approaches thee, and surely it will, if you neglect this teaching, death will touch you. It's a teaching in the tablets that shows you how to live forever, how to live as long as earth is living. You do not have to die. Even the fingers of accident won't be able to touch you when you do this exercise. We ain't gonna talk about that right now though, right? We're gonna talk about the negative and the positive, the polarity of that shit, right? Fire gives you balance. You only die because you have lost one pole. Either you are too negative or you are too positive. That does not mean good and evil. It just means, how they gonna say my live will end? Fuck. They wild as shit. The fuck? Oh, they hating me, huh? They was trying to hate on me. That's a real teaching. That's a master teaching. Like the live forever joint, you have to be a visualizer. You have to know the importance of visualization. You gotta meditate. You can't just be like, oh, I think I'm doing it, because you gotta really do it. You gotta lay with your head to the south for 1 hour while visualizing a golden light inhabiting your chest to the crown. And then you must lay for 1 hour with your head to the south, visualizing a gold body from your chest to your feet. To neglect this teaching will mean the coming of old age. When thou shalt reach 100, thy bones will weaken. This is how the masters hold off the fingers of death. This shit sound like a fairy tale to y'all. I know it's real. Because I know Thoth was real, and I know Atlantis was real. The great dweller. He tell you all these shits. That nigga tell you how to live forever. That nigga tell you how to escape bondage, because some of y'all think it's a firmament. I'm here to tell you that the firmament is your body. Until you learn how to escape this vessel, you are held in bondage. The secret of secrets, the most important chapter in the Tablets of Thought, tell you that you must astral project in order to escape. Fuck a firmament. Your vessel is the firmament, y'all. You have to escape your body. We are threefold in nature. Chaos, liberty, and light. This is a fact. We all come from darkness. I need y'all to know this. We all come from darkness. I need y'all to know this. We all come from darkness. I need y'all to know this. We all come from darkness. From darkness. I need y'all to know this. We all come from darkness. I need y'all to know this. We all come from darkness. Darkness is the big brother to light. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Light is the baby brother. You hear me? Now, God wants pure light. And then the cycle can restart. This is how the cycle goes. Darkness, 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 light, 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 darkness again. It's a cycle. We are in the Aquarian age right now. We can't believe. Y'all know we never been in the Aquarian age and never been in charge. This is the first dimension where we are in the Aquarian age and we are not in charge of it. This is very dangerous. We are on the path of Atlantis. We're going to do some shit so unnatural to where the higher ups is going to take our knowledge and make us start over. When I say this is our first time in the Aquarian age and we're not in charge, I mean our race is not in charge. There is a Martian in charge of the Aquarian age right now. This is why all you see is turmoil and technology. They are technology-driven people. They will not stop until they have the technology sufficient to make their travel back home. First comes the electric car. Cool. Then comes SpaceX. Cool. I want to put 10,000 people on Mars before. Cool. They are not going to Mars. They're going home. Mars is their home. My bubble, like, that's a mean one. I don't know if y'all comprehending that shit. They trying to go home. They will not stop until they have the technology good enough to let them go home. Bomb. The Martians. This is a real story. This is a real story. Mars got destroyed because of the same shit that happened to Atlantis. Technology will run you into the mud, Wam Clyde team. They created a synthetic Merkaba. They created a synthetic Merkaba. They tried to make it stable. Wasn't stable. Blew up. Blew the whole Mars atmosphere away. blew the whole Mars atmosphere away to the point where they seen an energy vortex spiraling on Earth and had no choice but to come. When they came to Earth, everyone on Earth was at a 12-year-old girl consciousness. Try to comprehend what I'm saying. When they got to Earth, everyone on Earth was at a 12-year-old girl level consciously. When they came here, they was a 57-year-old man consciously. So they took over. It's not that they overpowered us. They were on a different level of consciousness than we were. Their consciousness is what we say goes. We will fight you until the death. And technology is this way. A 12-year-old female conscious is no violence. Let what happens, happens. It's all in natural order. Do you see how that can be a conflict? There was a story. Both groups on Earth, the 57-year-old Martians consciously and the 12-year-old girls consciously, and a comet was coming. Both are consciously smart enough to know that the comet is coming, but the female, real Earthlings, say, let the comet hit Earth. That's what's supposed to happen. That is the natural order. The Martians was like, we can make a ray beam and shoot it out the sky. Fuck that, technology driven. There were more of us than there was Martians. So on that one argument, we won and they let the shit hit. When the comet hit, it landed where the Martians was kind of